Hey you guys, it's MJ reporting live from a festival, and I'm trying not to be too loud, and then I'm thinking, well, I'm pretty sure there's some people like a few cars down who are blaring the drum and bass at 5:30 in the morning, so I think me having a little chit chat to the YouTube family is fairly just fine, I would say. It is just fine. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stay on, you guys. You can tell I'm still a bit sleepy. I have managed to go to bed quite early, like both nights. Last night was Saturday, and last night I said to like my besties, like we're gonna power through. We're gonna get through to like midnight or beyond. I was kind of aiming for like 1-ish, maybe 2. Hey guys, hi. And that did not happen. I was starting to get a bit like sleepy at probably like 10:30, 11. Festivals are awesome. Festivals are really fun, and I guess my perspective has always been like, I just find it so funny, especially like in the UK, I'm not sure if it's especially in the UK, but I just love these like weekends where anything goes. It's just sort of like accepted that people wear sparkles and get shit-faced and then have to go back to our 9 to 5s, you know, like people, not everyone, I suppose. I don't know. I'm probably too tired to make much sense of it, energetically speaking. I did actually come live to do like an energy update, a collective energy update. I'm really feeling the intensity of this, just like the energy shifts, I guess, and we're coming into a full moon, and these patterns that we're maybe still repeating or have been in, we're breaking now. And I gotta say, like, there's this feeling of absolute brand new beginning, liberation, like freedom beyond dreams, everything. And then there's still this little bit of like sadness of like mourning the loss of the past, or like the excitement and the thrill of the old way. And yet yesterday was the really first time that I felt like, and this has nothing to do with the festivals necessarily, but just like this sort of seeking energy. And for some reason, even just sharing it like makes me sad to like be letting go of this like seeking energy, like truly not wanting anything from the world in that regard, or but the desire is love. Like, I guess the overarching desire for love is just legit truth. And as an empath, even a tiny little festival like the one I'm at, it ebbs and flows energetically, and yet there's even the years, it's in its 5th year, and I've noticed the years seem to ebb and flow, and something's flat in the energy this year. And I'm not exactly like sure what it is. Like, it's clearly my own perspective, and people come away from these experiences having a blast, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm probably too tired to make much sense of what I'm sharing. And I'm super emosh and premenstrual and like all that. I guess there's like this polarity of like, for like for people, hey Scott, I don't know, like, I guess it's this thing of like, for people that still really enjoy getting shit-faced and just partying at the weekend and waiting around for summer festival season to have fun and be free, that's not enough for me, you know? And I don't know, it's like, it was a lot to take in overall. It's a lot to take in, right, Jess? And each year, in a sense, like, it gets better because, like, I'm in my car and I'm comfortable, and yeah, Like, it's sweet and it's easy. I'm just, exactly, as the empath, it's like, whew, there's a lot of energy moving around. And I guess this is like vulnerable, like love hot vibrate share, but it was like me doing the yoga and being like, well, why do we just practice it here? Why aren't we all sharing the yoga and doing it? And then I'm like, okay, not everybody wants to be the same, and we're not here to dictate and control one another. I just feel the polarity of like these types of these sort of places that the spectrum, as it were, of like fun and escapism, and the and like the underlying pain body, like the collective human pain body, is just, personally for me, is just so real. And I especially in places like the UK, who have such an air of superiority, you know? And then, I don't know. Although, it's maybe just more feelings of, yeah, it's all divine. Thank you, Jess. I feel foolish right now. Because I was just thinking of like, it's like, it's so sad or something, but I'm like, I just wish that everyone could be like they are at a festival. Like, everyone is dancing and having a good time and like loving each other, and then everybody just packs up and goes back to their job and is like, oh well, that's just one weekend a year. And then like a lot of people who like work festivals, or like a lot of the more, I just feel these sort of hard edges. Everybody just has to like work so hard, and everyone's so confused. Like, it's like confusion and insecurity, or like superiority and cliquey bullshit, you know? And I've actually had a really nice time. Like, thanks a lot, you guys. Look at what you do to me. In fairness, I had like an emotion storm yesterday morning as well. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, Mary Jane. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Wait for it, you guys. And so I'm staying in like all weekend. I've been like, I'm staying an extra night, and I'm super excited. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. MJ goes live on YouTube to cry. Breaking news. The world actually cares. Oh. I guess there's just like these hardcore waves of like discernment. I'm an MJ too. Oh, I love you guys. Mary Jane. I'm a Molly Jane. I'm a Molly Jane, and I used to like in my mind in high school, like sort of want to be Mary Jane as well. But then I was like, Molly is Mary. Oh, wicked, Jess. Oh, look at me. Oh, brilliant. You had a good cry, did you? This is what we're changing the story. Like I did, and also like I did the yoga yesterday morning, and it was jolly awesome. And then I did and then I did the talk. I did a talk straight after, sold some books. That went really well. Just to toot my own trumpet for a little bit, because maybe the empath community doesn't do it enough. I don't know. Ooh. But in fairness, like I've I'm sure I've talked about this on the YouTube channel as well. I was about to say I think I wrote about this in the book, but I don't know that I have. But this awareness started to come up. Hey, Chewbacca! Yes! This awareness started to come up, like, in 2014 and 15. When I went back and had a wedding, and I was doing like a hardcore energy healing course, and a trumpet, yeah. Yeah, I just started to open right up, basically. And yeah, I went to a wedding and then was fine, apparently. Like, wedding, la, festivities, woo. And then the next day, I was just like this, like, I had to lock myself in. I didn't have to lock myself. I chose to lock myself in a closet. That's interesting. That really resonates, elements. Yeah, I just locked myself in a closet because I was with my person I was dating at the time and my mother, and I was just like this, but like a mess. And that was back in 2015, right? So before I'd even really started going in on completing the manuscript for The Fearless Life, and I just sat there and just could not. It was just like, pooh, the waves kept coming. But then I was suddenly discerning, and I had a vision of the energetic environment of the wedding I was at, and it suddenly made sense to me of why an empath might, to actually stay balanced, why clearing out after an event like this, like, just why it's okay, because there's a lot of invisible energy that we don't see normally as humans, and there's just people. It's funny how you can come to places like festivals and still feel really lonely. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I wasn't expecting to come on. I was trying to, like, come on and be official, but clearly I'm gonna have to just release a whole bunch. Couldn't handle the energy of the tourists, I know, right? So I was just getting that feeling of, like, tourists, and I'm like, yeah, nobody's home, you know, nobody's fucking home here. And weirdly, I get this insight of, like, dissension, and I'm, like, descending into, like, my body, and I'm only beginning to land in my body. It is fucking weird. Because I know who I am, but I'm, like, experiencing life more fully in this body, and it's, like, intense, that's all. I'm not, like, ashamed or frightened or anything. You guys, like, are amazing and hold space, and I guess it maybe just brings up, there's a lot of high moments and, like, feeling wonderful, and this is such a beautiful collective, but it really stirs up my wounds around, like, rejection and, like, loneliness and stuff, you know? Even though I'm, like, around people, it doesn't make any sense. Even if it was just a few days, I think it has a ripple effect. I think so too. Just And like, I'm noodling. I'm working stuff out around like life in general. And yeah, just the deservingness, I guess, of like, yeah, what do we all deserve? What's fair? What's not fair? Especially when you're doing manifestation and you're taking responsibility for your life, and you think about empathy, and you think about connection, and you think about feelings, and yeah, it's just, I'm gonna have to integrate, clearly. I have to integrate and process all this. Thank you guys. I didn't think it was, I just felt like kind of reaching out and saying hi to everybody because I've been away for a few days. And thanks, Mary Jane. I appreciate that. You know, I fucking appreciate that. I just like, yeah. You guys know what I brought? What I decided to bring with me. This is a Neti Pot. They use it in a lot of yoga traditions, and you drain. Oh, thanks, Mary Jane. I really appreciate you sharing right now. When I'm always sad when a fest is over for similar reasons, right? Nice one, Jess. Yeah, I get excited to go, and like I wish more were just like super little and hippie like this one. I could, but yeah, there's always like a come down, even if you're not taking the drugs that would make you have a come down. Anywho, so this thing's called a Neti Pot, and you put. Well, actually, I've heard of this. Some people put their urine in here. Fresh morning urine apparently is the best. I'm trying to think, have I even tried that? I'm like, I might have tried that. Why not? It's disgusting. So is life. So, yeah. Like, and this is the thing. Like, in a way, a festival is the polarity of like the glitter unicorn, butterflies and mermaids, and then the puke vom toilets and the fucking security that are dickheads, you know? When there's no common human sense in making an executive call and then cutting off the common humanity among brothers and sisters, there's a polarity that I'm finding, yeah, difficult to close or sit with. Anyway, so you put your fresh morning piss in here. Or, better, probably for most people, that... Anyway, you put lukewarm water with some mineral salt, and you flush out your nasal passages as an astringent. No, I only took a day off in fairness, but like it feels like it's been full, basically like 48 hours. Yeah, I've also tried this, and I've heard it works on some kind of benefit. I'm not sure. So you flush your nasal passages out and your sinuses, right? And then this bad boy, should I show you? Or is that too disgusting? Should I show you what I can do with this? Or why am I doing this? I don't know. Maybe it's going to be useful to somebody. I haven't done it in a while. You're in or you're out. Do it, Mary Jane. Mary Jane. So you do that brain tickle for sure. Look at my eye. Certainly gets things cleaning. Gets things feeling cleaning. Now, some yoga people are like, you should do it every day. I'm like, no, your body cleans itself, so we don't need to be perpetually detoxifying our disgustingness. I'm like, no, it's no different than sacrificial ritual, and honest. Hey, Alf. In fairness, Alf, you shall, I'm sure, learn about the Neti. I actually purchased this specific Neti Pot from the Shivananda Center, and this. I remember when we like had our tutorial learning about this, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's so disgusting." I'm like, I tried it like the first time I read about it in a book. I'm like, I need to try that because I always had like, sweet. Have had sinusy shit a lot, and so. Since save my life. Except I haven't used it in like many years now, but I stumbled upon it and was like, I think I'll take that with me. I think somebody I know mentioned having to do it, like my mother or something like that. Anyway, a thoroughly entertaining share from MJ this morning in her car in a field in Devon, feeling like I want to be so excited for all of the festival love, but instead I usually just feel kind of like sad at the state of affairs and like the human collective consciousness. Although, I mean, in fairness, I am premenstrual, and like there's other shit that I just don't feel like sharing. Okay, guys. You can hear the bees. Sweet. Let's see, can you hear them louder? This is what I woke up to this morning. At 4, was just like... Although, I must say, my friends, I had a jolly awesome time yesterday dancing. I had an amazing time dancing. I had some yummy, delicious vegan food. I've had a really, really great time with Katie, whom you guys know, and Jen. So we've had a really, like, team love, basically, team love. We've had a really nice time, and it's been glorious seeing some of the families. And my other friend made some hash cookies, and we ingested some, which is probably why my eyes look a little like... because that was also probably MJ letting loose. That was me being like, woo, let's stay up really late, you guys. And then I don't know what time we had the pot cookie. Like, what time would it have been? 10? No, like earlier in the afternoon. And suddenly, like, me and the other 2 people that had one were all just like, hey. Fortunately, I got most of my badass dancing done in the afternoon. Like, some of the best music that I thought was in the afternoon and daytime. And I gave the evening time, like, a fair effort. Like, proper fair effort. But, yeah, there was some flatness, and then I went to one of the 10s. And it was good music, but then it was way, way, way too rammed. And then I just got tired and was like, well, I'm going to honor my body. I'm going to sleep because I'm 37 years old and I'm kind of over it. Except, I don't know. You know, this is the thing as well when you practice manifestation. At some point, you just stop trying because you know you can't control it, mentally speaking. So you're just more on flow, but the more on flow you are, the less you kind of res with the masses. So you're just a bit like, hey guys, but like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm speaking gobbledygook, you guys. My brain is a little bit toasty, and I'm tired, but that's okay. You guys give me hope and energy. You give me the love. You're my friends, and you give me love heart vibration. Because I'm super emosh, and I'm only just waking up to the fact that the majority of humans don't connect and feel in the same way necessarily. or they're in denial, and you guys seem to feel and think the same, but there still seems to be like a dominant program going on that people don't connect. Oh, thank you, honey bunches, Mary Jane. I may have a gander. The name has now been planted. I've had many years now of really not watching and engaging with external information other than like people and trees and like a little bit of perusing on the old social media, but not really. I don't know what that's all about. I'm like, I want to be entertained. I want to be engaged with life again. I just... Oh my God, Mary Jane, I totally know who you're talking about. He's Matthew Silver. He does like, he goes to refugee camps and stuff, doesn't he? He does comedian work. Is that correct? Yes, I have come across him. He's very well. Yeah. Love and farts. Oh my god, I love love and farts. I just want to snuggle in. And but then I'm like, but then you fart under the blanket and it's never. What is life, you guys? And like, I just get so perplexed by like the continuation of people going around at life for like they've got it figured out, and I'm like, really? Wow, that's fucking incredible. Because every time I think I have it figured out, life smacks me in the face or shoves something up my arse, and so I'm like, ow, fuck. So then I stop thinking I know anything, and I stop trying to control anything because it is futile. Especially when you're endeavoring a paradigm shift, you're like, I think the whole entire globe needs to undergo transformation, but I'm not exactly sure how to do it. Wait, let me try to control it. Let me have a limited human mental ego and try to control a paradigm shift. I'm way deep in, and at this point, nope, I wouldn't even pretend. Other than, I still stand by the material in my book. Feel your emotions. Life will spin out beautifully. And then you'll think there's no way out, and then people will catch you the other side, and you'll be like, whoa, I think I made it to my new destination. Hey tree hugger, what was that, my friend? Yes. I love you guys. I'm a bit sleepy. I really appreciate your kindness this morning for Rizzles. I'm gonna try to I just appreciate you guys, generally speaking, like overall, and for bearing with. Thank you, Elf. We are all one. I know. Oh man, I just want to hang out with you guys and appreciate you guys as well. And I had some good. I think the YouTube channel is definitely promoting the field, because yesterday during my Fearless Life talk at the festival, it was the first time I realized I was doing a live talk, but it felt like I was on YouTube. I was like swearing, and well, I swear a lot anyway, but yeah, people were just, yeah, I don't know, there weren't that wall, as in I'm talking gobbledygook, but basically I think I had a bit of a breakthrough yesterday in the speaking, in the like the public speaking, thanks to this and you guys and just perpetual practice and not giving a ras. It fucking makes a difference, because I wasn't at all in like business mode. I'm trying to be like a proper business entrepreneur and like sell shit. No, this time I was just like, what? And like rocked up, did the thing, and it was awesome. And then people came up to me and were like, do you have any copies of your book? I want to buy it. And I'm like, oh, great. So literally, like, it's like everything everyone tells me to do, it's the opposite. Don't try to sell your shit. Don't try to be important or special. Like, literally just be your dumbass self, and people will be like, hey, I appreciate you. And he'll be like, thank you. Because I am too far gone, you guys. I'm too far gone in the rabbit hole of paradigm shift in higher consciousness. I'm like, I'm not even sure. Oh, fantastic. This is the best way to be. Okay, I'm just gonna go because I'm talking pure trash. I can feel it. I can feel the trash like purifying out of my third eye, because my third eye has just absorbed a bunch of like crazy talk from festival heads. Just be yourself, that's enough. Shine your light thingy. I get just like, yeah, thank you. I was talking about my inner eye spewing verbal diarrhea. It's out through my brain into the neti pot onto the YouTube stratosphere. Easier said than done. Yeah. Brazen error. I'm aware. Actually, is it? I don't even know. Like, There's sometimes I have this feeling of like, I don't fucking even know what that language is anymore. Shine on! Keep shining your light! We are all light! I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Wipes face is not. Oh, don't you know it? Don't you know it? Don't you know it? Elf! Elf! I've been snotting all over the place. Oh, I'm sorry, so now I'm going back to like the shine your light. It's shining your light is being yourself, right? And being yourself apparently has a whole bunch of gobbledygook in it. You know, like, just be yourself. Like, how do I do that? I'm not sure. Just feel stuff and try not to lie to yourself about things that you feel. See, I'm saying shit that like I'm like know that is applying to me, and I'm like, oh, why does life ask if this or nor the ego, not the ego. Oh, don't know. I don't even know what the ego is anymore. I guess the ego is just the stuff that's attached to the outer. You know, me thinking that I'm somehow important because I'm alive. I don't know. And yet, we're not important. But just none of this shit, none of the chasing of the shit makes any sense to me. I'm like, guys, like, anyway. But guys, I might not even keep this. Ego moves but body, right. Yeah. You know what? I feel you on such a high level. Going in. You guys, look, I've had a bit of a purge this morning. Now I'm like, yeah. Now I'm going into like, it's a dance party. Can't believe they're still going with the drum and bass. Like this morning at like 4:30 when I heard it and it was quite loud. And I was like, really? But then I felt like one of those people. Really? Like, people are trying to sleep here. But thank you guys. Okay, that's actually a really good, that's a cue for me as well. I love you guys so much, and I might just flip this on unlisted, because yeah, my brain is like fog. Much love, you guys. Peace out.